Alex was a 20-year-old kid. He wanted to make some money trading stocks, so he opened up a Robinhood account and started trading options. And that's when things went bad. Things like this are always tough to talk about. Alex's investments went south. He opened up his phone and he saw that he was down more than $700,000, which was money that he didn't have because he was trading on margin, which is debt. And so now he was a 20-year-old kid that owed more than $700,000 to Robinhood. And he felt like his future was over. That's what the report said. And then it was over. He took his own life because of this trading balance. And from what it seems, there's mixed reports out there, but it looks like Alex didn't even have to actually pay that $700,000 back. It was a little glitch or a little period between some trades were fully executed, so that $700,000 was money that he actually didn't even have to pay back, but he didn't want his family to be exposed to that type of debt, so he ended his life thinking that it would protect his family. He was a young kid thinking he was securing his financial future. He didn't even have a job or income, but he was trading on almost $1 million of margin, which was extended to him by Robinhood. Alex was trading options, which is a more advanced way to trade stocks, and options can let you make a lot of money very quickly, but you can also lose that money just as fast, and you can lose more than what you invest. Some trades didn't go the way he planned. He had a lot of debt, and it cost him $700,000, and much more importantly, his life. It wasn't his own money that he lost or his parents' money. It was Robinhood's money. Robinhood put out a statement where they said that Alex had a cash balance of $16,000 in his account, but he had buying power of negative $730,000, which meant that this was money that he owed Robinhood for the bad trades. There's a lot of confusion out there now whether Alex actually knew that there were ways around paying this money back and there were things that he could do. But, this is the situation that we're in. Seeing that number in red to see what he owed was just too much for him to bear. And now his family and Robinhood and the entire financial community want to prevent another tragedy like this from happening. Listen, what I want you to remember, please, is that money is just one part of your life. It is not your whole life. Money can buy you nice things and it can make your life easier and it can make your life a whole lot more comfortable, but it cannot, I repeat, it cannot and it will not make you happy by itself. Money is like fuel. If you are a happy person, having more money will give you the fuel to do more of the things that make you happy. But if you're not happy, having more money is just gonna fuel that unhappiness. It pains me to hear and see people think that money can be the solution to all of their life's problems. I'm not talking about Alex anymore. I'm talking about things that I have seen and heard in my life. I'm sure you've seen it too. People saying things like, yeah, I'm not healthy, but if I'm rich, it'll balance out. Or, yeah, maybe if I just get rich, then a lot of people will want to be with me and be my friend, and having more money will just fix these things. Listen, it does not work like that. Money is just fuel. It's like the icing on a cake. Icing can make a cake taste better, but it doesn't define the cake. The cake is defined by what's inside of the cake, not by the icing. For those of you subscribed to my financial education emails, which I will link for you in the description, you've heard me talk about my Quadrafit theory. My Quadrafit theory says that in order to live a happy life, you need to be fit or healthy in 4 different aspects or areas of life. At the bottom of this Quadrafit triangle, you have physical fitness. The very first thing you need to do is be physically healthy. If you are unhealthy or if you can't breathe, nothing else matters. You just want to be healthy. After you're physically healthy, this is where you need to be mentally fit. This is your mental health. If you are miserable or if you don't feel mentally healthy, then having more money is just going to make you feel more miserable. Once you're physically fit and mentally fit, this is where spiritual fitness falls in. This doesn't mean religion. Spiritual fitness is your purpose. What is it that's driving you? What's forcing you or getting you to get up in the morning and pushing you to work? And what are you doing this for? What is your purpose and what's driving you? This is your spiritual fitness. And then finally, at the top of this Quadrafit triangle is financial fitness. Once you are physically healthy, mentally healthy, and spiritually healthy, you are physically fit, you are mentally fit, and you have a purpose in life, this is where money can have the most effect because you have all the keys to be happy. At this point, money amplifies your life. It will let you do more and buy more of the things that you love. Notice how money is at the top of this Quadrafit triangle. Money cannot be used to fix your physical fitness or your mental fitness or your spiritual fitness. Having more money can only fix the financial part of your life. Money has its place. It's a part of the triangle because if you don't have money, it can ruin your life too because now you're constantly going to be stressed about money, stressed about how you're going and eat stressed about paying your bills, but it cannot make your life. It is just one piece of it. Money can only really affect your life once you set the stage and you have the bottom three parts of the Quadrafit triangle fit. Once you're physically fit, mentally fit, and spiritually fit, that's when money will have the most effect. Money can buy you a better house and better cars and better vacations, but it cannot buy you happiness by itself. You need the whole triangle for that. It's unfortunate, but we're seeing this happen all around us in so many different ways. When somebody is lacking somewhere in this Quadrafit triangle, not just the financial area, but anywhere in the triangle, money seems like the most accessible solution to it, because if I'm not happy, or if I'm miserable, or if I don't have a purpose, I'll just go chase some money because it seems like a pill, like the cure. If I just get that money, everything else will get better. That mindset makes it easier for people to get lured into get-rich-quick schemes or risky business because that pain just hurts and you want to get that solution. We are a financial news and education company, so we talk a lot about money, but I want you to understand that just because we talk a lot about money doesn't mean that money is everything. Money is just one piece of life. It's just the top, the little piece of the triangle. There is so much more to life than money. Money is just the icing on your cake. You need to bake the cake, and money can just make the cake sweeter. If you are struggling physically or mentally or spiritually, there are other YouTube channels out there and other people on the internet and other people in the world that can help you better than our brand and our channel can. This is a lot more than just us getting the most subscribers and the most views. This is about living your best life. Going back to Alex, we don't know all the details of exactly what happened, but according to some tweets from his cousin-in-law, Alex was a young kid who wanted to learn about investing, so he opened up a Robinhood account, he got into options, and then he somehow ended up in $1 million hole. That emotional stress of seeing that number in red was too much for him to handle, which is why I want to relay his family's message. They said, the market is bananas right now. So if you are a newer investor, pay attention to the size of your positions and stay away from exotic instruments like options and futures because of the risk involved. Investing is risky, trading is riskier, and trading with instruments like options is even riskier than that. There is risk involved, and every investor will lose money at some point. We have more new traders in the market now than ever before, which is good news. But you should never forget that investing has risks, and you should never invest more than you are able to lose. And even if you do lose, remember, money is just paper. You can always get more money, but you cannot get your life back. This is sad news during an already crazy time with the pandemic and the fight for equality going on. If you are struggling, talk to somebody. Call your parents, call a sibling, call a friend. Just call somebody, talk to somebody. Mental health matters. And before I let you go, just remember this. Your value, your self-worth is not determined by a dollar sign. You matter way more than that.